So, what if I told you that you could get all the benefits of a tough 2 hour workout in just 20 minutes? No, really. Today, we're diving into a technology that's doing just that. And believe me, it is completely changing the game when it comes to health and fitness. It sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? 2 full hours of exercise, all the sweat, all the results, packed into just 20 minutes. It's a huge claim, I know. But the science behind how it's possible, well, that's where things get really exciting. And before you write this off as some gimmick, get this. This isn't some gadget you see on a late-night infomercial. We're talking about a technology that NASA is actively testing for its astronauts. Yeah, when the people sending humans to space are taking a serious look, you know you've got something special on your hands. So let's start right there. Why on earth would NASA need some kind of super efficient workout? Well, the answer really lies in the unbelievably harsh environment of space. You see, living in zero gravity is just brutal on the human body. Without that constant pull of gravity we have here on Earth, muscles just waste away. Bone density plummets. And to fight this, astronauts have to work out for 3, sometimes 4 hours every single day. Now, imagine you're on a long mission to Mars. Every second counts. Finding a better, faster way to stay healthy isn't just a convenience. It's absolutely mission critical. Okay, so how does this machine, the Vasper system, actually pull this off? How does it work its magic? Let's get into the science, because it's a brilliant, brilliant combination of a few simple ideas. All right, here's the breakdown. First, they put these special cuffs on your arms and legs that do two things, cooling and compression. The compression part safely builds up lactic acid in your muscles way faster than a normal workout. Now, usually, that would burn like crazy, right? But that's where the cooling comes in. It keeps you comfortable so you can push harder without all that pain. This huge buildup of lactic acid sends a massive signal to your brain. It basically tricks your brain into thinking you just ran a marathon. And what does your brain do in response? It opens the floodgates and releases a huge surge of natural growth hormone to repair all that damage. And this right here is the real secret sauce. Growth hormone is often called the body's natural fountain of youth. It's what helps us recover, what keeps our minds sharp, what gives us that feeling of vitality. The problem is, as we get older, our bodies produce less and less of it. That's a huge part of why we start to feel older. So triggering a massive release of it, it's like hitting the reset button on your body's entire recovery system. Now, that all sounds fantastic in theory, but what about in the real world? What kind of results are actual people getting? Well, let me tell you, the people using this they're blown away. Let's start with a guy who knows a little something about peak performance, Tony Robbins. He calls Vasper his force multiplier tool. Think about that. He's getting all the juice of a 2-hour workout in just 21 minutes, and it's low impact. It lets him stay in incredible shape without beating up his body. Then you've got health expert Ben Greenfield. He just comes right out and says it. It is, bar none, the most efficient exercise machine he has ever used. And he talks about feeling that amazing surge of growth hormone for the rest of the day. But this one really shows you what's possible. At 72 years old, Dan Sullivan didn't just feel better. He had the numbers to prove it. He gained 6 pounds of muscle, lost 14 pounds of fat, and almost doubled his testosterone score. I mean, come on, these aren't just feelings. These are objective, measurable, life-changing results. But a piece of tech like this, as amazing as it is, doesn't just exist on its own. It's really part of a much bigger shift in how we think about our health. A move away from the old, broken models and towards something, well, something better. And here's what that shift looks like. On one side, you have what you could call assembly line medicine. It's all about one-size-fits-all solutions, masking symptoms with quick fixes. But the new way, the LifeWellMD method, is completely different. It's about personalized plans that actually solve the root cause of the problem, guided by true Harvard-level expertise. It's the difference between just managing being sick and actually building a life of true wellness. So, how does this all come together for you? Well, this is where that incredible technology we've been talking about meets a truly complete, personalized approach to your health. Because this amazing machine isn't just for astronauts or billionaires anymore. It is available right here in Florida at LifeWellMD, all under the expert guidance of the incredible Harvard-trained Dr. Kumar. And Dr. Kumar's expertise is so much bigger than just one machine. He specializes in the really tough stuff, the complex health challenges that traditional medicine often just doesn't have an answer for. We're talking about everything from men's health and chronic pain to longevity and integrative oncology support. He's all about finding that root cause, not just putting a Band-Aid on a symptom. And maybe this is the most telling thing of all. Other doctors, leading physicians, they trust Dr. Kumar with the health of their own families. I mean, that says everything, doesn't it? It's about getting precise, personalized medicine that doesn't just treat you, it truly transforms your health.
You know, there's probably a part of you that already knows it's time for something different. It's time to stop with the quick fixes and start on a real journey to feeling your best. And that whole journey, it can begin with one simple phone call.
The number to call is 561-210-9999. Go ahead, take a moment and grab that number. It's 561-210-9999. Call and schedule your consultation with Dr. Kumar's team at LifeWellMD, and you can find out exactly how this approach can be designed specifically for you. So I'll just leave you with this one question. Now that you've seen what's truly possible, from turning back the clock on aging to solving those nagging health issues, isn't it finally time to stop settling and to start making your own health and your own happiness the #1 priority?